What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be doing a bit of like a skincare and makeup routine that I do almost every day. I don't wear makeup to school, but like on the weekends and stuff I do. So I'm gonna show you what I do on those days. I already cleansed my face, so right now I gotta moisturize. I'm gonna use this from First Aid Beauty, and it's the Ultra Repair Cream. And I use this on days that my skin is feeling very dry. And as you can see, my skin, like, look at my face lines. Like, my skin is very rough right now. Now that I'm going to be getting into more of like the makeup part of my routine, I'm going to clip my hair back just with clips. And then I'm gonna be going in with this e.l.f. Skin. Usually what I do is I put the Unseen Sunscreen by Supergoop, and then I put the Fenty Pro Filter Primer. But I got this recently, and it's like a dupe for the Supergoop Glow Screen, and I really like it. It has like a little bit of a tint so that it doesn't leave a white cast like a lot of sunscreens do. And it's important to wear sunscreen, because I heard that if you don't wear SPF, then the rest of your skincare that you do is rendered useless, because the sun is very damaging. And I think that's something that we often forget. Next, I'm just gonna try to clean up my brows a little, like just by plucking them. Usually I don't use tweezers, but I'm in a bit of a rush right now, so I'm going to, just because they're looking a little crazy. Now that my eyebrows look slightly better, I'm gonna go in with this Tarte, the Maracuja Tinted Hydrator. And I wear this in the shade 13N, Fair Light Neutral. And I'm just going to be applying this with my hands just so that it gets evenly spread. And then I'm going to be dabbing it in with the Beauty Blender. Now that I've done that, I'm going to conceal with the Tarte Shape Tape. Goodness, I just stuttered a lot. In the shade 22N. And I'm just going to cover my under eyes and like any acne scarring that you can see. And I know a lot of you are looking at me like, why haven't I talked about my hair? Last video, I think, or the video before, I was talking about how I wanted to dye my hair and I showed inspiration. This was not the color that I showed, but I don't think it looks bad. So whenever I'm blending out my skin tint or the concealer, I spray my Beauty Blender with this Mario Badescu facial spray. And I've been doing this for years, actually. Like, I've went through so many bottles of this. So I start with the under eyes so that the spots aren't here. Like, so the spots on my blemishes have a little while to sit, so that when I blend it, it actually like still conceals. Now that I've done that, I'm gonna bronze my face with the Rare Beauty bronzer stick in the shade Happy Soul. And I'm just gonna put it on my forehead all the way down to my cheekbones. That was a lot. It's okay. Just zap a little more, then that should be fine. The Rare Beauty bronzer stick is good because before I was using just powder bronzer, and I was looking into a lot of cream bronzers, and this one is one of the ones that blends the easiest and just like the nicest all together, and I really like it. Now that I've contoured my face, which it actually looks pretty good, excuse my baby hairs, my edges, I'll fix it, but it's looking pretty good. Yeah, it looks decent. And now I'm gonna do my nose. My nose is very like wide, I feel like, so it took me a while to perfect doing my nose. So I don't want to talk and mess it up, so I'll do it and you'll see how I do it. Just sort of like go down and slim it out. And then I'm gonna put concealer in certain spots and then blend it all together. And then to make my nose look more like pointed upward, what I do is I just put the bronzer right here. And then I'm gonna blend that out, but first I'm gonna put the concealer, and you'll see in a second. Okay, I put the concealer here. I really hate it, like how it feels, but I always do it. It's just a habit, so I'm just gonna blend that out first. Just a little, and then I'll finish it after. I don't really know why I do that, but I feel like it is effective. And I know I look crazy right now, but just trust the process. And I do like little like swirls right here of concealer, and it works. Like I used, you know what's so funny is that I used a TikTok filter to find out how to do my nose contour like this. Like, I don't know if you've seen, but there's a filter and it like shows it, and then like I'll see people trying it out and it always looks good. So I'm like, all right, let me just do that. Didn't post the video, I just did it for myself. And then it actually was like so perfect. So this is what it said, literally doing the little swoops like that and everything. And maybe here, I don't know. I think that's something I've been doing for a while. But I hate doing this. Yeah, that's how I found it. And I've been doing it since I found it, and I really like it. But it's very nerve-wracking doing my nose, I feel like, because it's so easy to mess up. I have 2 beauty blenders, by the way. Okay. I'm gonna blend that in a second. Let me see. Doesn't look awful, but it's still, I feel like it doesn't look like how I usually do it. So let me try to fix it. That was risky. Let's see if it works. Next is blush, and this is my favorite part because this blush that I use is so gorgeous. It's the Patrick Ta. It looks crazy because it was in my makeup bag. My makeup bag gets a little messy. It's a Patrick Ta Duo blush, and it's in the shade She's That Girl. And it comes with a powder blush and a cream blush. And what's cool is that it has this little flap so that the powder doesn't get in the cream. And the way that Patrick Ta recommends doing it is to do powder first and then put the cream on top of it. So that's what I've been doing, and I absolutely love it. Highly recommend. And I'm using the Morphe brush M403. It might not look too promising now, but trust the process. I'm gonna go in with the cream blush now. I'm just gonna take some of that. I really love how the blush comes out because doing the powder first and then the cream, the powder makes it set so that it doesn't like go away easier, and doing the cream last makes sure that it gives that dewy look. And like in the summer, I'm probably gonna just use like the cream blush, and then like in the winter maybe I'll only use the powder, you know? Like it's cool that you get like that sort of 2-in-1. There's different things to do with it. Now I'm gonna be going in with the Glossier Boy Brow in the shade Brown, and I'm just gonna sort of brush lightly into my brows first before I go in with the heavier hand. I actually went to the Glossier store in Soho in Manhattan, New York. If you're not from New York, you don't know. I went to Soho and they have the new Glossier store, so I went there. Oh shoot. I went there and it was so fun. It literally felt like I was inside of Kim Kardashian's house. The way it's like it's built, it literally looks like you're in a museum. It's so cool. And I just, that's like my dream job. I would love to work in a Glossier. Like that's so fun, I feel like. But yeah, it was fun, and it was opening weekend, so it was just like a lot of hype. Like there was literally a line outside to get in. It was so fun. I don't need lashes because I have lash extensions. I'm going to get fill in tomorrow, but I have lash extensions, so no mascara. But I'm gonna set my face right now with the Urban Decay All Nighter and Ultra Matte. Again, my makeup bag is messy, don't judge. Just spray that a little. Let me go a little further. Can't spray too much because sometimes it gets a little like clumpy like this and it's annoying, but yeah. When I didn't have my lash extensions and I would use mascara, I would use the Bang, the Benefit Bang, I think it's called. That mascara is pretty good, but like my lashes never really like stayed curled when I did mascara, so that's why I got lash extensions and I like it more, but it is expensive, so if you need a good mascara, I recommend that one. Now on to lips. I'm gonna use this NYX lip liner in the shade Natural. It's just a lip pencil, and I've been using this one for a long time. Well, not a long time, but I've been using NYX for a while, and I really like it. I've used a shade that I can't remember the name of. I lost it, and I'm so upset because that was my favorite one. And then I've been using the shade Mauve, but Natural is my favorite, so I'm just gonna use this one right now. I overline in the bottom a little, and then I just go naturally to the curves of my lips on the sides. Now that my lips are lined, I'm gonna go in with this lipstick, and usually I'll just go in with I don't line my lips like this. I usually go in like with the liner a little bit more outside, but I saw a hack on TikTok yesterday for like, I don't know, like pillow lips is what they call it, so I'm gonna try that. I don't think it's gonna work, so I'm gonna put lipstick over it, but I just wanted to do it. But usually I go a little like this more, and then I fill out basically the whole thing on my top lip, and then I go in with the Glossier lip gloss, like the clear shimmery one, and that one I really like a lot. But I got this new lipstick, and it's from Glamlight, and it's the Chucky collab with Glamlight, and I got both lip kits. I'm not gonna use the lip liner from that like right now just because it doesn't really go with the vibe of my outfit, and also it's just a lot. It's very dark, so it's like better for a glam look, but this lipstick is very pretty, so I'm just gonna use this. I didn't film it, but I just like took my blush brush and just brushed it a little bit over my eyelids just to add a little bit of pop of a color. Ugh, this brush is so old. I gotta get a new one. It's like shedding everywhere. Yeah, I just wanted to add a little bit of like a, I don't know, just heighten the look. And you could sort of see I didn't add any more product to the brush. I just used the blush that was on there already. That is the final product. I love how it came out. It's just very glowy, and yeah, this is just like my everyday. I love the lip though. The lip is new. But yeah, that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching, and I hope this sort of gave you guys a little bit of like tips, good recommendations, and I'll see you next time.